weaved through traffic, even using the emergency lane. However, the police were ready to bring this chase to a decisive end.
You're clear behind, but you're block speed. Yeah, we're gonna lock it in here. Lock it in. They got nowhere to go, bro. Nowhere to go. You're just slowing down. Just slowing down, bro. Stay where you're at. Slowing down. They can't go anywhere. Alright, they're gonna lose it. Get him, get him.
Finally, the decisive pit maneuver by the police forced the black Hyundai into a corner, bringing it to a complete stop. Pushed to the final step, the reckless driver surrendered to justice, ending a string of dangerous actions right on the highway. A vehicle stolen on June 2, 2024, sped down Route 87, defying blockades by Santa Rosa County Police. The driver, Andrew Matyak, aggressively swerved toward officers in a bid to escape, making it even more dangerous by weaving into the busy oncoming lane.
He's running around, you don't know him.
When Matyak passed mile marker 48, a sharp pit maneuver from FHP sent him reeling. But instead of surrendering, he leapt from the vehicle and ran, only to be taken down in seconds by a police K9. The daring escape ended just as fate would have it. The intense chase erupted on September 28, 2021, when Anoka County Police in Minnesota confronted a fugitive wanted for rape. Instead of surrendering, he sped off, forcing the police to deploy spike strips and kickstart the pursuit.
121st now, 1830. 40 even told this is 6. 40 was 800, 1831. Got an assist to another agency. Lights 24, 1832. 6 was successful, 6 was successful. Exit.
He frantically dodged each of the police's pit attempts, speeding away recklessly, before careening into a ditch in a desperate bid for escape. His evasive maneuvers turned the chase into an unforgiving battle, with no room for surrender.
He's in the ditch. Multiple unsuccessful hits.
When the vehicle was finally cornered, tension erupted. The fugitive, in a panic, scrambled for any way to escape. He brandished the knife, threatening each officer, forcing them to deploy a taser to subdue him. One officer even had to climb onto the car roof to dodge the blade. A breathless showdown, second by second. In the end, the fugitive was subdued, screaming that he was being killed, a mere hallucination of a disturbed mind. After 15 years of probation, he was acquitted due to mental illness and sent to a treatment facility. A haunting and paradoxical end to a story steeped in tragedy. The silver Chrysler 300 shot forward like an arrow at 87 miles per hour, swerving lanes and threading through every gap, defying all danger. The relentless pursuit by the police turned into an all-out speed battle with no room for mercy.
Back on the road. Go back west on Highway 5. 30.
30. Going west on Highway 5, there was a... 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30
number. Like, I'm gonna be behind A4. Looks like a single occupant black male driver, goatee, do-rag. Hold on, 103.
Show me your hands! Show me your hands!
In the end, the decisive pit maneuver stopped the Chrysler in its tracks. Recklessness and speed couldn't save the driver from the grip of justice. The silver car now stands as a symbol of defeat. On the afternoon of March 25, 2021, the streets of Lamar witnessed a tense pursuit as the stolen Ford pickup barreled out of control. With a loaded gun and a trailer packed with dangerous items, driver Deidre Lewis had no intention of stopping.
Are you covering?
It's F4. He's not pulling over through. He's on the rim. He's about to come to stop here soon. Just board that Franklin. We're pulling over on the shoulder just for Franklin County.
29, the felony takedown, jump in.
The spike strip tore through the tire, leaving the Ford grinding on its rims, dragging out its final few meters before coming to a halt. Lewis bolted, desperate to escape, but the police perimeter closed in tightly, forcing her to face a series of serious charges.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Christopher Monroe, a wanted felon, recklessly sped his black GMC, defying police orders to stop. He rammed into a patrol car to clear his escape route, but the impact only intensified the high-stakes pursuit, which continued across multiple roads.
Since we got 3, go ahead and box it in.
The powerful pit maneuver flipped the black GMC, ending Monroe's daring escape. Inside the overturned vehicle, police uncovered a stash of drugs, firearms, and thousands of pills, exposing a sophisticated trafficking network. With a $225,000 bail and a long list of serious charges, Monroe's getaway was ultimately brought to a halt. On October 16, 2024, Jenny Johnson recklessly fled after stealing an elderly woman's phone. Atlanta police immediately launched into a high-speed chase.
Continue on 285. Please continue to give us locations.
With a perfect pit maneuver, Johnson's car spun out of control. She was arrested on the spot.
Pit.
Get the fuck there!
the fuck down on your back! Put that on your back!
In February 2024, 9 teenagers from Massachusetts boldly broke into a car dealership in Waukesha, Wisconsin. After forcing their way in and prying open locks, they sped off in Land Rovers, BMWs, Jaguars, and Porsches, worth over $583,000. But their escape quickly turned into a high-stakes manhunt when the police got involved.
Two of them. We're getting 894 southbound, coming up on Lincoln.
One of them's Adam John Henry 4037. Adam John Henry 4037. I'm sticking with that one.
Police pursued the stolen convoy racing down the highway at 100 miles per hour, taking up all 3 lanes and turning the freeway into a high-speed battlefield, intense and dangerous.
Black SUV, and we have 2 white SUVs.
Eastbound
94, passing 27th Street.
But definitely flat tire on the Range Rover. Slow on speed, tire's gonna come off, gonna blow. They're gonna bail, they're gonna bail.
Youngers are coming up.
All right, that other sheriff, watch that other one in front of it. There's other Range Rovers. I think it's single loaded, black male driver.
Still southbound, coming up on exit 322, Ryan.
Losing a lot of debris from that back left tire. Speeds are at 100.
Southbound 94.
Coming up on Elm, if anybody gets that stick.
3, losing hard. We're gonna slow down here, speed it down to 90. We got 6 ahead. Same 2.
I got nothing for radio reception out here past the 345. Anybody can hear me? Past the 345. He's gonna be done here soon. He's up to the frame.
Need to get some more sticks. If you got state patrol, maybe they can call.
The white Range Rover sped recklessly, hitting the police's spike strip. With tires blown, the fugitive pressed on, riding on bare rims. At the height of tension, the final pit maneuver struck, sending the vehicle out of control in a cloud of smoke and debris.
Show me your f***ing hands! Hands up! Hands up! Get out of the f***ing car! I will f***ing shoot you! I will f***ing shoot you! Move! Get a window break! Window break! Show me your f***ing hands! Don't you f***ing move! Don't f***ing move! Let me see your f***ing hands! Get your hands up! Get your hands up! Cover me! Cover me! Pray! Cover me! Cover me! Move! Cover! Cover! Let me see your f***ing hands!
After the rollover ended any chance of escape, the suspect pleaded, claiming to be just a teenager, but it didn't save him from serious charges. The reckless heist ended in bitter failure, and the price to pay was inevitable.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, excuse me.
A rare chase unfolded as the stolen yellow school bus tore down the road like a whirlwind. The thief turned roads and cornfields into a stage for a daring escape. Despite patrol cars in pursuit, the bus crossed boundaries, leaving behind ravaged fields and yards.
Mississippi for sale. I'm out of pursuit. Clear. 4-1 is now out of pursuit. Reference attempt to see his commission.
The chase ended when police deployed spike strips, forcing the bus to stop in an open field. The perimeter closed in, bringing Murdoch's daring escape to an end in Shelby County, Indiana, with numerous charges awaiting him under the firm control of law enforcement. On November 10, 2023, a U-Haul became the focal point of a high-stakes chase through the streets of Broward County. A group of daring suspects, tied to multiple thefts and assaults on police, forced authorities to join forces in pursuit, creating chaos as they weaved through heavy traffic. The intense chase ended in the iron grip of the police. With their reckless disregard for the law, the group now faces a list of charges, paying the price for their daring escape.
46 traffic and 1436. 46 traffic. Tank flying, please. 155, slow it up, slow it up. Any additional views coming in here, slow it up. We got them stopped. That's 10-4. That's 10-4. Go to 60. Get the fuck out of the 10-20, please. 155 tonight.
Hey, make sure you buckle up and brace yourself for heart-pounding chases and plot twists that are more thrilling than the movies. If you want to feel like you're on a roller coaster without leaving your seat, then welcome to COPSCAM Police US. Now let's go. On January 2nd, 2023, wanted suspect Matthew Gaskins fled in a stolen Jeep, sparking a tense pursuit with police through the streets of East Point, Georgia. When police attempted to arrest him, Gaskins escaped on Washington Road near Pearl Street, driving into the backyard of a house. Despite multiple PT maneuvers by police, he returned to Washington Road and continued to flee. Gaskins' Jeep slammed into a utility pole at 3100 Washington Road, coming to a complete stop. Police swiftly took control, arresting him on the spot.
Please turn off the vehicle and put your hands on the steering wheel.
Nice, all right. Boom! Oh yeah, we got that, thank you. Craig, did you see that? Starbuck in 170th, 172nd. Got it. Go run into debt. Oh, come on. She's hurt.
A driver suspected of DUI fled from the police from Palmdale through Lancaster to Kern County, California. He seized a Toyota Tacoma pickup, sped into the desert, and later abandoned the vehicle to flee on foot with a female passenger.
Copy. They carjacked this car at gunpoint, and he's armed. Okay, we're going to try to stay with it.
He boldly seized the police patrol car and continued his escape, turning on the emergency lights as he sped along dusty dirt roads.
Got him. Hey, is your desk telling them? Obviously they don't know. No! 2 minutes to show, 2 minutes to show. And if you're watching on KTLA.com, this is Sky 5 with Tim Lynn out over Rosemont following a stolen CHP CHP vehicle. Get ready to go on Channel 5 and here on KTLA.com. He's going to roll this thing. Well, whoop-de-doos here, turning down to the east now, so the sun's behind him. So he's moving east again, and as we come around, okay, there's a unit right ahead of him. Why is he not chasing? Five's up at 7,000.
The police continued their intense pursuit across the desert area.
He's on the brakes here at a Y. Let's see what he does here. These are all dirt roads out here. I'm up at 7,000 feet. Going down, looks like he's going to go off in the desert. This is what he's done before to get away from units that are waiting for him. And there he goes into the desert, westbound. Going to pick up westbound Rosemont as he goes under those wires right there. And hopefully he gets just stuck on the berm. Ah, great. There you go. Perfect. Got himself stuck, and now he's coming out. Here comes the unit, and on foot, going to run. He's going to give up. You see right there, that's a Ventura County Sheriff, because they were alerted to this pursuit as well, because it was heading up that way. You see this Ventura County Sheriff, Kern County Sheriff on him, holding him.
While fleeing, the wheels suddenly got stuck in the sand. Police quickly surrounded him, forcing him to surrender. The woman with him was also found hiding in the desert and was arrested. Officer Joshua Porter pulled over a Nissan Altima with mismatched plates on Old Highway 271. The driver provided false information and had no paperwork. As the officer checked the VIN number, the suspect sped off, sparking a tense pursuit on the highway. The car continuously exceeded speeds of up to 130 miles per hour, drove extremely dangerously, recklessly passing other vehicles and entering no passing zones, creating a high risk on the road.
Still shows vehicle.
43-683, get on State Line Road, turn right.
You see a fucking head! You move on the chute! You move on the chute! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! On the ground!
At the end of the chase, the Nissan Altima lost control and ran off into a ditch. Israel attempted to flee on foot, but was subdued with a taser and arrested, bringing the dangerous highway situation to a close. Police spotted a stolen car speeding at 60 miles per hour in a restricted zone with no license plate, leading to a tense and dangerous pursuit.
Eastbound Cedar Lake Road, approaching Hopkins Crossroads. Toyota Sienna 616, Lincoln Sam Nora.
Copy
Still eastbound, speeds 80, just passing a middle school, and going by Greenbrier. Saw one male occupant, appeared to be a mixed race male with a fro.
The pit maneuver only made him more reckless. The driver accelerated, weaved, and then barreled into oncoming traffic on the highway. Faced with this dangerous situation, police were forced to stop the pursuit to avoid disaster.
We're gonna miss 169 here. We're going, looks like on the exit wrong way 169. I'm gonna try to get him pitted out before he gets on. Not gonna happen. I'm terminating. Wrong way 169 southbound in the northbound lanes, and he's approaching Minnetonka Boulevard. We should have.
1519 crash. 0 Lake, in Jordan Avenue.
Dispatch covers the crash, Cedar and Jordan. 12 to 6.
The suspect crashed into another vehicle, leaving an innocent driver seriously injured and hospitalized, marking the end of a dramatic and dangerous chase. The suspect, with a lengthy criminal record, was captured at the scene with minor injuries. Police immediately deployed units upon receiving a report of a shooting at the medical building on East Beltline, Cedar Hill, Texas. The suspect fled the scene in a black Chrysler.
It's like a 300.
The pursuit turned extremely dangerous when the suspect's vehicle crashed near 700 East Beltline Road. As officers approached, the suspect opened fire directly at them, forcing them to take decisive action to control the situation. The police launch into a high-stakes pursuit, determined to stop a car racing over 100 miles per hour in a 40-mile-per-hour zone. How will this chase end? He swerved out of the daring pit maneuver and sped up like crazy, determined not to let the cops catch him. His stubbornness only made the chase even more intense. With relentless maneuvers from the police force, they finally managed to subdue the stubborn driver. In the end, his path of escape led only to an unavoidable conclusion. A dangerous armed carjacking is being pursued by the Fort Lauderdale Police Department. The robber is driving wildly down Interstate 91 with such recklessness that the entire force has to be involved. While attempting to perform a pit maneuver to stop the suspect, the police car began smoking immediately after the collision, forcing the officer to stop and give the lead to his teammates. The car raced at speeds up to 88 miles per hour, weaving through traffic and taking the shoulder, showing a complete disregard for the law and putting everyone around in danger. Ultimately, the suspect couldn't escape the police perimeter, a fitting end for a repeat offender with a long record and a permanently revoked driver's license. The Dodge Ram 1500, wanted in connection with an armed robbery, came into sight, and Sergeant Roy Moomey and the Fort Smith patrol team immediately launched the pursuit.
That Dodge pickup just stopped through headquarters now. We're 1037 northbound.
As if he had nothing left to lose, the suspect barreled through the red light, veering deep into oncoming traffic, turning every surrounding vehicle into a deadly obstacle.
Now, we're back in Interstate. Railroad, 954. Yeah, he's got the U-turn. County still going eastbound. Still on eastbound, he's going to come right to the bridges.
The suspect's car barreled down the road at over 100 miles per hour. The terrifying moment hit as he slammed into the police car, lost control, and crashed straight into the barrier, ending the reckless chase. The car ignored traffic signals and failed to use its turn signal, quickly catching the attention of the police and sparking a high-speed, dangerous pursuit.
Harrison Road, Rugby Avenue. Coming up on Walker Avenue. On Mercer Avenue. Right hand turn on Bachelor Street.
The police's decisive pit maneuver seemed to have stopped the suspect's car, but he quickly spun around, heading straight into oncoming traffic on Interstate 85. The chase became more dangerous than ever.
Vehicles driving the wrong way in Interstate 85. Taking Cleveland Avenue exit. He is keeping straight across the intersection. He's 1050 with another vehicle. And he has from Springdale Road. Getting out the vehicle. Springdale Road. He's all out of control.
He kept changing directions but couldn't shake off the close pursuit by the police. His car finally came to a stop due to severe damage. The chase ended with the police successfully aprar. The car raced at 100 miles per hour, driven by a Lexus driver, instantly drawing police attention, which led to a prolonged chase.
.246. Expect. Pull over. Pull over. Hey, Port City 1037. It's single occupant black male. He's got some kind of hat on. He's throwing some kind of signs up out the window. 107, 247, eastbound. We may be off in the median right now. We're stopped in the median, 263. Of course, he's doing fella, take down. On the ground! You better not freaking move! I will shoot you! Do you understand? Put your hands behind your back! Do not freaking move! Is there anybody else in the car? Do not move!
Despite the wild speed and reckless maneuvers, the Lexus driver ultimately had to stop as police closed in. The chase ended, and he faced inevitable arrest.
846, I got one in custody. Car's clear. We're off 10-4.
A GMC Denali with a roaring muffler sped recklessly down the highway, ignoring all warning signals. The driver weaved through traffic, swerving into oncoming lanes, turning the pursuit into a deadly gamble.
You gotta.
The car veered onto a dirt road in Hempstead County, desperate for an escape. Police executed a critical pit maneuver, sending the vehicle spinning into a line of trees. The chase ended in a cloud of dust and flashing lights. Ricky D. Brown was apprehended, and a search revealed a gun, suspected methamphetamine, and drug distribution tools in his vehicle. Facing multiple charges, from weapons and drugs to evading police, Brown's reckless run ends with a heavy indictment.
911, your emergency.
Hi, they're being robbed here at Sephora. A big robbery right now.
Okay, and what's going on?
They're taking everything in the store. It's like scaring clients. Clients are running out.
Okay, and so they have weapons, or what's happening?
They're just robbing. They're taking everything. So they're taking our shelves. They're taking everything, and all of our clients are running to get somebody here immediately.
Okay, and are you able to describe any of the persons or that are there? How many or anything like that?
Three men with giant bags, and they're just taking everything. And all of our clients have ran out the stores.
Okay, I understand. Ma'am, hold on a second. You told me that part. I'm asking you very specific questions right now. Can you describe those males who have the bags at all? Can you tell me what race or how old?
They all running out the store with all of our products.
Okay, so do you know what race or how old or anything further?
3 African-American males.
Okay.
One has a white hoodie, one has a black hoodie.
Okay, hold on. What I want you to do is, can you describe it one at a time for me? So the one with the white hoodie, anything further?
Well, they just ran out the store, so I don't know exactly what they're wearing, but we do have cameras, so we can.
Okay, so do you know which way they left? Did they leave in a car, on foot, or do you know?
They just ran to a car.
Do you know any description of that car?
The car is a black Toyota, I think.
3 bold suspects stuffed $19,000 worth of goods into trash bags and fled in a black SUV. Police immediately gave chase, sticking close to the SUV as it sped down Highway 880, kicking off a high-stakes pursuit in the dead of night.
Hey, stop! Stop!
Where's your car parked?
The 10-mile chase ended at a dead end, where the SUV barreled into a residential yard. The suspect suddenly rammed into a police car, forcing officers to open fire, ending the daring standoff in a split second of life or death.
Get on the car now! Put your fucking hands up or I'll fucking kill you!
All 3 suspects were detained with bags of Sephora merchandise as evidence. With prior convictions and warrants, they now face a new series of charges, ending their escape with a hard-earned lesson. Hey, make sure you buckle up and brace yourself for heart-pounding chases and plot twists that are more thrilling than the movies. If you want to feel like you're on a roller coaster without leaving your seat, then welcome to COPSCAM Police US. Now let's go. On the morning of April 10, 2020 on US 71, A pickup truck ran a red light, veered onto the shoulder, and posed a serious danger. Sebastian County Sheriff's Office immediately sprang into action, launching a pursuit to protect public safety.
It sounds like Sebastian is backing out and leaving to the 13th. I'm sorry, Drew. You're calling him. We're back in the lead. They're going, he's going 03. Get the leg up.
The driver recklessly ran red lights, drove on the shoulder, and crossed into oncoming traffic on Zero Road and Route 66, facing oncoming vehicles. This forced the police to take immediate action to prevent a public danger.
Going ahead and start EMS.
When the decisive pit maneuver was executed, both cars veered off the road, flipping through the air and crashing into a utility pole with a violent impact. The tragic end: the suspect dead, the officer injured, closing the chase in an inescapable disaster. On July 31, 2022, in Lawrence, Kansas, Rodney Erickson Marshall, a suspect in a double homicide, fled from the police following reports of gunfire. Officers found one person dead and another seriously injured. Marshall engaged in a high-speed chase through the streets.
Southbound, California, passing 11.
East.
East on 13.
East on 13.
13th Street. Southbound house. Trying to get the guy now. 6 or 15.
That's where southbound high school from 13.
Southbound house, not 15. Get Agawam, brake check me. Coming up on Ward Ave.
Shots fired at Ward Ave.
Rodney Erickson Marshall drove at high speed and fired multiple shots at the police. Footage from the Dashcam shows that the officers coordinated closely to keep track of him and ensure public safety.
Attention southbound from Aspen Street.
Caregivers outside.
Stop. Here. Driver! Face away! Step out! Walk straight backwards! If you try to run, you'll be bit by the dog! Yeah, on that side, there's a passenger laying down. Not that I know of. Keep walking!
Henderson, we can lane him over here. Yes.
Step to the right!
I'm shutting K10 down.
Snipes, is that you?
Snipes, take over.
Snipes, take over!
Step to the right! Keep stepping! Keep stepping! Stop! Back up! Keep stepping! Keep coming! Keep coming! Keep coming! Keep coming! Keep coming! All right, get on the ground! Keep your hands on your side.
The chase ended when Marshall was stopped by spike strips and quickly subdued by the police. Thanks to the effective efforts of the units involved, no officers were injured, and the suspect was safely brought to justice.
Watch her.
Keep an eye on the car.
Keep an eye.
Hey, she's in the ditch. Walk her back to us. She's involved.
She don't have a gun.
I don't care. Shot at us.
I know.
Walk her all the way back.
I'm sorry, guys.
Let's get him out of
It
this.
wasn't personal.
Okay.
Just pat him down real fast.
It wasn't personal. It wasn't about you.
We're gone. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
Okay.
All right.
Back up.
Sorry, guys.
Over 6 is lit up. He's taking off. Formation 503, re-advise. Go ahead.
Right, it is.
Upon spotting the black car speeding dangerously on Route 23, the Marion Police Department immediately gave chase. The car accelerated to 130 miles per hour, moving onto Route 15 and I-75, turning the pursuit into a breathless race.
877 is taken, primary 1721 will be secondary. Take him out, Jason.
The police performed a pit maneuver, but the suspect regained control and continued fleeing, escalating the pursuit to an even more dangerous level.
Northbound on primary 1539. On the right firm, approach the turnpike, right firm. Coming back over now. Left-hand lane right here, right in front of me.
The suspect's car swerved through various roads from empty streets to sudden turns and crowded areas, but no matter how hard they tried, they couldn't escape the persistence and determination of the Findlay police.
They just told us we're going on 20. Are we on 20? Northbound 57 from Chestnut. I'm running the G parallel on 83. Desert, northbound in the southbound lane, 57 north of Chestnut.
The pit maneuver spun the suspect's vehicle, but they still tried to escape. Officer Dominic Francis, 42, was fatally struck while attempting to stop the vehicle. Despite their attempts to flee, all suspects were captured later that day, ending the tragic pursuit.
39.
You can, but
80's got in your car, cop car.
what? 604 the road is down 604.
On May 7, 2019, at the Como's parking lot, an African-American woman unexpectedly stole a Ferndale patrol car. She quickly sped off, initiating a tense chase. The dispatch center received an urgent report about the stolen vehicle and its direction.
Hey, Frank, we're right in front of Como's in the bus time.
Can you still see the vehicle?
She didn't just brazenly steal a police car in broad daylight. She also drove into oncoming traffic, defying the law. The officer had to walk back to get another vehicle to continue the chase, while the bold woman took on the entire police force. The chase ended at the intersection of 7 Mile and Stupel when the stolen police car crashed. She was arrested after colliding with several other vehicles. Her reckless game ended amidst the wreckage.
1326, right after.
Starting from a report about a reckless truck driver on Highway 75, the driver refused to comply with police orders to stop, setting off a tense pursuit that lasted for hours and spread across multiple roads.
Somebody get 6 set up north of us. Somebody get 6 set up north of us. Northbound side of 275, now northbound, approaching. Fall back, OC, fall back a little bit.
The semi-truck barreled down the empty road, constantly swerving lanes and crossing into oncoming traffic. No one could predict the outcome.
You can have on this roof, turn around. 456.
The driver not only fled, but also challenged the police, detaching the trailer to speed up. With speeds reaching 80 miles per hour and his wife held hostage despite police negotiations, he reversed the truck to ram into them, turning the chase into an extremely dangerous situation.
He's stopped talking and he's moaning. They do not have any verbal out of him now.
SWAT's moving in 1173. They've got him stopped, Lebanon.
He stopped at the 73?
Right.
Stopped at 73. SWAT out. He's out of the truck.
Finally, the SWAT team disabled the truck with a shot to the engine. The driver released the hostage and was apprehended after attempting to threaten suicide. Fortunately, the tragedy was averted in time.
We're three with it. He's taking off again.
The intense chase began when an Ohio patrol officer spotted the vehicle driving at 86 miles per hour in a restricted zone. The driver ignored the officer's signal to pull over, and the pursuit officially ignited.
Get back on. Get back on.
It's hard to tell what he was planning, but with every sharp turn, the situation became more unpredictable.
Just north of the 181.
I'll take the exit.
1030, be careful, you're in there alone right now.
Alright. I got blocked by a vehicle. He's back out, northbound. Oh! Disregard, he's running. Vehicle stopped, he's in the woods.
He's out on foot, he's running east in the rest area. 2-1. Bam. He's out on foot, he's running east in the rest area. 31.
131, involving 804.
As the driver sped into the parking lot and disappeared from sight, the police were left dealing with a collision involving a semi-truck. Ultimately, Javon L. Johnson, 22, was apprehended by Bowling Green police and charged with failure to comply and suspected drug-impaired driving.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.